Monday, that means it's trivia time. We got Houston Astros that we're talking about this week. Let's get into it.
I'm asking the questions first today. Houston Astros question number 1. Aaron, here we go. First question. In what year did the Astros win their first playoff series? Was it 1986, 1998, 2001, or 2004?
I'm going to go with 2004.
Aaron says 2004. Let's take a look at the correct answer. It is the 2004 Houston Astros. Aaron, well done. Question 2. Here we go. Aaron, Houston Astros in 1965, a gondola hung over second base in the Astrodome. For what purpose? Was it a high roller seat, sort of like a MVP experience?
Yep.
A live broadcast, a mid-game stunt, or for roof maintenance?
Boy, I can see any of these being relevant here. I'm going to go with a live broadcast.
Aaron's going live broadcast. Let's take a look. The correct answer is a live broadcast from the top of the Astrodome in a gondola. How about that? Okay, question 3. Aaron, 2 for 2, rocking it this week.
I got shut out last week on the payback tour.
Aaron, question number 3. Stats time here. Who had 40 steals 7 times as an Astro? Was it Enos Cabell, Cesar Cedeno, Jose Cruz, or Joe Morgan?
I'm going to go here. I feel like I'm going to go with Cesar Cedeno on this.
Aaron goes Cesar Cedeno. The correct answer is Cesar Cedeno. Make it 3 for 3. Here we go. Question 4. Trying to make it 4 out of 4. Who hit his 500th home run in the Astrodome? Was it Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Willie McCovey, or Mike Schmidt?
Oh boy, this is a good question. Good question, bro. I'm going to say Mike Schmidt on this one.
Aaron goes Mike Schmidt, trying to go 4 for 4. The correct answer is Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Here we go. Wrap it up with question 5. It is Astros mascot Orbit was a turn ahead the clock mascot in 1998 for what team? We have the Braves, Mariners, Marlins, or Rockies.
I'm going to go with the Braves.
Aaron goes Braves. The correct answer is our very own Seattle Mariners. He was known for that one occasion as Marty the Mariner Martian.
I picked up 3 out of 5. Missed the last 2, but big improvement over last week. Adam, you got 4 to win. Let's get right into it. Question number 1. Here we go. Houston's MLB team debuted in 1962 with what name? Was that A, the Astros, B, Colt 45s, C, the Eagles, or D, the Rockets?
Debut name was the Houston Colt 45s.
Okay, let's check the answer. Let's see if Adam gets it right. This is a slam dunk. Houston Colt 45s. And we're moving on right to question 2. Here we go. Adam, in 1965, the Astros opened play in the Astrodome, which was known as what? What nickname was it given? A, eighth wonder of the world. B, the cement monster. C, the dome. Or D, the dome disaster.
Well, any of these seem like they could be fitting, especially B, C, and D. But I'm going to try for the eighth wonder of the world, given that it was a little bit ahead of its time at that time.
All right, let's check that out. Answer, Adam's going eighth wonder of the world. You are correct. And there it is in all of its glory. Question number 3 coming in hot. 2 for 2 is where Adam sits right now. The Astros are the only team to accomplish what in both the American League and the National League? Is it A, host an All-Star game, B, make the playoffs, C, throw a perfect game, or D, win the pennant?
Gosh, I feel a little bit like we should have an all of the above situation here. That's the vibe I'm going with here. Well, they definitely made the playoffs, but probably not the only team. Brewers host an all-star game.
Okay. Adam's going with host an all-star game. The answer is win the pennant. They won the pennant in 2004. Take on the White Sox as a National League representative, and then they've won the pennant a few times as members of the American League.
I think I wasn't thinking very clearly there. The Brewers have not won a pennant in a long time.
Yeah. So, well, you were talking about the Brewers making the playoffs, so that's what you were distinguishing, and I think that would be accurate. The Brewers have probably made the playoffs. They did make the playoffs, both AL and NL. So anyway, question number 4. In 1964, what Astros pitcher became and still is the only pitcher to throw a 9-inning no-hitter and lose? Is that A, Bob Bruce, B, Turk Farrell, C, Ken Johnson, or D, Don Notabart?
All right. I do not know this one. I thought the name would be familiar when it popped up. I'm going to go with Don Notabart.
Okay, Adam's going with Don. The correct answer is Ken Johnson. Ken Johnson lost his no-hitter.
Best I can do here is tie, which is all right, but
all right,
here we go.
Question 5, working for the tie. Your question here: what Astros player has made the most number of All-Star teams? Is that A, Jose Altuve, B, Jeff Bagwell, C, Craig Biggio, or D, Mike Scott?
Wow, another tough one. I'm going to go Craig Biggio.
Okay. Adam says Biggio. The correct answer is Jose Altuve with 7. Craig Biggio just behind him with 6.
That's surprising to me. Hall of Famer? Craig Biggio? 6 All-Stars?
Well, Hall of Famer Jeff Bagwell made 4 All-Star teams.
That seems unreasonable.
Yeah, that's one thing that I feel like I've noticed a bit is that there really aren't that many guys who make 10, 12, 15 All-Star teams like you kind of think that they would. It just doesn't happen as common. Like a lot of Hall of Famers are like 4, 5, 6 All-Star teams.
Well, that was a disappointing end after a hot start.
Mm-hmm.
So combined, so you got 3, I got 2. Combined, we're 5 out of 10. I'm curious how you all watching along did on your trivia. Put your score in the comments.
Thanks for hanging with us. Add your comments below. We love to hear from you. We respond as promptly as we can, which is pretty promptly. And we just love interacting with you. So thanks for hanging with us today. We got more trivia next week.